Hello. I hope everyone is okay. I'm very, very tired this morning. It's very, very early. And I was driving most of yesterday and getting back from the south. Had a nice little long weekend. How are we all? Enjoy the start of the championship? I missed most of it, unfortunately, because, like I said, I was away. Also, I didn't do very well. No. You can find that out in a minute. I didn't do very well. Yeah, that is not the start I wanted. 50 points this week, a total of 50 points, funny enough, because it's been one game week. 1.2k. Star man was Pandur. Yeah, Hull goalkeeper. Of course I benched him. Why wouldn't I? I have a huge habit of doing that. And the letdown were Leicester, really, weren't they? Let's be completely honest with you. Expected them to do way more than they did. Mavididi was my captain, for a reason. Yeah, it's just fours and threes everywhere in my team. Turn up for Hurst. Obviously, you got that last minute pen, 95th minute, from a handball in the box. I did see that actually. I did see the end of the second. I did see the second half of the Ipswich game. Possibly a little bit harsh, but his hand was up in the air, so I can understand it. But lucky to get it. Lucky I got a vice captain with some points. Obviously, Bristol City did very well. Only 1-4-1 against Sheff Utd. That's a turnout. So let's see. So as I put over there, actually, a little bit. Was Sheff Utd poor? Were Bristol City good? I need to go back today. Now I'm back and have a little look at a few of the games, have some highlights, and see what it was. Because Bristol City were an intriguing me a lot over the drafting period. I did have, I think, Knight and Bird and Dickey in multiple times, to be fair. I never thought about Twine, who scored a brace, in all fairness. But, yeah. And I went with one because they got good fixtures. And actually, well, if they're beating Sheffield United 4-1, don't know what's going to happen going forward. And now they're going to be worth it. Actually, no, I was going to say something, but I'll come on to it in a bit. So, yeah, a disappointing start. Benched the wrong keeper. And it is typical of me and Gaffr. I think in Gaffr, if I went over last year, benched the wrong keeper way over half time. I can never get that call right. Maybe it's just the competitive nature of the league in reality. But yeah, never got it right. Obviously, I lost a full Watford clean sheet in the 94th minute as well. That was frustrating. Yeah, lucky to get Hurst's pen. And then, yeah, it's not a great start. And not going Radoni didn't cost me too much, which was a good start. Now Ipswich have also signed Schubert Akpom, which means that maybe Szmodics is in danger when I inquired into what that would mean. But he's an expensive, I'm not even going to say problem, because you can just get to anybody from Szmodics in reality. So we'll see what we do there. We'll see another week and see where Akpom comes in. These ones are short and sweet, by the way. There's absolutely no desire for me to go through absolutely everything meticulously unless I'm thinking of making lots of moves and playing chips. I plan to do these for Gaffr, FPL, and Dream Team, and as you can appreciate, they take time to build. They take time to record, and you don't want to be spending lots of time listening to them. My Game Week 2 thoughts and fixtures to help you guys out then. So there's on the right-hand side, the Game Week 2 fixtures. Thoughts on the left. So if you own Pandur, play him. Because he did really well last week, and this week he's at home to Oxford, who aren't very good. So, I think play Pandur if you own him this week. I certainly will be. So Blackburn have got a good fixture against Birmingham on the FDR there. They don't. Birmingham weren't bad at all, as we know. Blackburn weren't that great. And they lost to West Brom 1-0. And also we're looking like losing Lewis Travis as well. He said he wants to move to Derby to join Eustace, which is great, isn't it? Like everyone's got. We've lost a lot of good players, and I can't say we've got some players in. Whether or not they're going to be good or not, I don't know yet. But it's not looking great. So don't trust that at all. Watford and QPR, I think, could be quite a close game. I saw QPR, from what I've seen and heard, were okay. Watford the same. So I don't know. I think Watford and QPR could be quite a close game. I can't see anyone storming away with it. I think Ipswich will beat Southampton. I think that's the big game this week. I think Norwich will smash Portsmouth. I thought, again, from what I've heard and seen, Norwich weren't too bad at all. So I think Norwich could do quite well against Portsmouth. I think this week Leicester will win by the biggest margin. I'm ignoring the fact that they didn't do great last week. I think this week is the one where they'll smash Preston, and you'd want their assets. And it'll be another win for Bristol City. Yeah, at home to Charlton. Yeah, they're winning that. They're definitely winning that. It's made me consider going for making a move already and getting a Bristol City player in. I just don't know who I'd do it for. And then again, it could help towards my plan this week. But sorry, my plan next week. But do I want to save to do a bigger sort of deal? We'll have a look at the next slide, really. But I think Stoke will do quite well against Sheffield Wednesday. I think most people will do quite well against Sheffield Wednesday, as we all know. I personally wouldn't be loading up on Stoke players, though. I think most of us have got Cresswell playing, obviously. I think West Brom and Wrexham could be a fun one, seeing how Wrexham do. Obviously, they did quite well in the Cup last night, didn't they? I think they came back and then ended up winning. Otherwise, yeah, it's a tough one. Coventry have obviously got Derby, so I think they're away, but I think, again, Coventry will do well. So your Jack Radoni could be in this week. Or if you're me, Sakamoto. One thing I would notice is James Justin of Leicester's got a red flag as an injury. I Googled this and I could not find a thing about it. So I don't know why that is. In fact, let's go here. This is my team and this is how we line up this week for the benefit of audio. In fact, actually, for the benefit of audio, I was going to go through my team last week and tell you what I got, but actually that seems crap because it was terrible. But most people got 3 and 4s, apart from Davis, who got a 5, Reese, who got a 6, and Hurst, who got 12. There you go, done. The rest were 3s and 4s. Oh God, guess who I've not down now? Timmy Flowers again. Every pod, just a slight touch of that. Oh God. Oh, Shearer went down as well. Good Lord, boys. This is great. This is great for a pod, isn't it, lads? Fucking stop diving off the top of the computer. Unbelievable. Right, game week 2 potential moves. For the benefit of audio, let's read out the team I'm going with this week. Panda, Cresswell, Bowler, Justin Davis, Lauza, Sakamoto, Mavididi, Szmodics, Reese, and Hurst. So on the bench, I've got Tommy Conway, Deneve, and Doyle. Yeah. Oh, and the Norwich keeper, who I can't pronounce, Kovacic. Every now and then, one stumps me. I'm not happy with not playing Tommy Conway this week, and I've considered playing him over Lauza, but the very fact that Conway's away to Millwall allows us at home to QPR, and I think they'll score. It's difficult. But if James Justin doesn't play and he is injured, and I'm missing something on the internet, Conway will come in. So it doesn't really matter too much anyway. But I'm all right with that. I'm giving Reese at home to Charlton. I've given the captain's armband. Mavididi, I've trusted with a captaincy again with advice. Sakamoto is the emergency captain. I don't think it's going to get to him, because I think that commentary game against Derby could be quite good. If I had Radoni, I'd probably be piling on him. On the chopping block, then. Szmodics is on the chopping block, not because he's not done anything, but because of the Tuba Akpom thing. I thought it might be Tuba playing up top, but Angus and the guys who are way much more knowledgeable than I am think that Akpom could play in behind Hurst, and therefore Szmodics could be on the chopping block. Whether they price him as a mid or a striker, though, that's completely, who knows. So Szmodics could be the one, but Szmodics gives me the ability to get Radoni, Azaz, things like that. So I'm not too disheartened by the fact that Szmodics might not be playing. Conway's on the chopping block just because I could move around strikers. I don't know how well he played for Middlesbrough. I need to watch. So that's obviously just for making moves around. Obviously, Louser, Watford. Yeah, well, I need to go back and really look at how these guys performed before I make a reel. But I'm just mentioning people who I think long term I might not want, and I could make moves. And then Bowler for Watford as well. Watford were unlucky to concede in the 94th, and it cost me a double clean sheet from Bowler, which is a bit frustrating. The potential's in. Obviously, Giles for Hull. We were told by I think it's Danny. He was a Hull fan. We were told that he was doing quite well pre-season, and didn't go for him. And yeah, he's done pretty well. Any Bristol City mids, I think Mehmeti will be the one I go for, potentially for Szmodics. Considered that move this week given the games, and then it sets me up next week as well because Bristol City are away. And Sorba Thomas, obviously, I don't really want any Stoke players, but yeah, Sorba Thomas did very well. They have got a good fixture, but I think next week's away days fixture for Stoke is a difficult one and not one I thought, well, it just seems a waste. So next week, my plan is still to do away days. I still will have, after 2 transfers, 11, 12 players playing away next week. So I'm gonna do it. Bristol City, I believe, have got a really good game away, so I can definitely see me bringing in one of them. Maybe it'll be Lauda who goes. Don't know. Let's see how this week goes, and see what games they've got coming up. But yeah, maybe Bowler. What are you going to get in more points on away days? You've got to kind of calculate what you're getting more points for, and what's the more likely outcome. Would it be Bowler and Szmodics out and defender and Mehmeti in, something like that? We've got to weigh that up. But I think the team on paper looks great this week. I can't see any glaring errors. You can pop in the comments and let me know. But that is it, guys. Just under the 15-minute mark. Like I said, these are going to be short and sweet through the season. I don't have much time, so you get my results, you get my thoughts, and maybe it'll help you think about things as well. That's all I'm here to do. Not tell you what to do. I'm here to give you some ideas. Thank you very much. Appreciate all the love at the moment. It's really, really helpful to make me continue doing it, in all complete honesty, because I did have a blip recently. And if you want to join my mini leagues, they're all pinned to my Twitter. However, they are also in the description of the video. So you can come along and join my mini leagues. I have no problem with that. I've got FPL, Dream Team, and a Gaffr one, obviously. And I look forward to seeing you all next week. I'll be back with Game Week 2 results.